alkaline water, alkaline ionized water, hydrogen water, electrolyte reduced water. I know many of you are probably confused out there on which product to go for your health and your family's health. Well, in today's video, we're gonna be comparing the TYENT retin device over here with the Healthy Hydration unit, which is called their Deluxe model. And this one, I'm gonna just tell you a bit about it. It has a 3-stage filter, and one of the filtrations in here is actually an RO. So there's a discharge out the back, that's the wastewater. You don't actually hook this one up to a sink, a faucet. You can just pour tap water in it. And then what's gonna happen is the filtered water, the RO water, is gonna go into a drinking port. Over here on the side port, you're gonna put distilled water in it. You're not drinking the distilled water, but distilled water has no minerals in it. And so this water only goes into making the hydrogen gas. Why that's important is because you're not drinking water that comes in contact with any metals. For those of you that are sensitive to heavy metals, that's very important as choosing an ionizer brand to go with or a hydrogen unit to go with. There's also been quite a few studies now. There's over 10 years of research and data. I'll put these studies below that proves the only reason to drink alkaline ionized water is the molecular hydrogen. So we're really gonna focus on that today when we compare these two units. This one also has nano hydrogen, which is smaller than molecular hydrogen. You're also gonna notice there's a UV light. So it's very low to no maintenance. You just need to change the filter every 6 months to a year. And then it is certified by a third party to make the amount of hydrogen, which is 2.9 parts per million. It's the highest in the industry. So this is the flagship model of Healthy Hydration. And then the TYENT unit, what was very interesting on their website, it's really not very clear. In some information, it says this unit here has 11 plates, whereas other information that I was coming across has 9 plates. So these are considered plates, and this is what you're gonna find in any alkaline ionized technology. You're gonna have negative and positive cathodes. This one here has 9 or 11, we don't really know. But the problem here is that the calcium, because the water is not filtered properly, it doesn't have an RO system, so those minerals go in here and they deposit on the electrodes, and then you won't be able to receive the amount of hydrogen available to give you the right result. So this is the water alkaline technology. And these units were designed to make alkaline ionized water, not hydrogen. It's just recent that we now know about the hydrogen that's in that water. So this is technology you're gonna find in hydrogen technology. So we have just an anode and a cathode, and we have a PEM membrane. And we also have a mixing bowl here, or this can be a chamber to infuse the hydrogen into the water. So it's infused, so it's able to go in the body and be better absorbed. All right, so now let's go ahead and get on with our testing measures here. So the first thing I want to test for is going to be the molecular hydrogen. So I'm going to take a beaker here. We have the hydrogen testing drops. So these testing drops are made here in the US, and you want 5 drops in order to give you a therapeutic dose. So all the studies, the 2,000 we have, you have to get to at least 5 drops here in order to get a therapeutic dose. Otherwise, you're gonna be drinking gallons upon gallons and gallons of the water. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the TYENT unit over here. And this is gonna be on the highest level, the 3rd level. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want the highest level because that's gonna give us the most hydrogen. So we're just gonna fill it up here. And we wanna reach about 6, which it looks like there we have. Turn it off there. All right, so now that we have that, we'll go ahead and put our 5 drops in. And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what you're looking for here is you want the water to be clear. If it stays blue, there's not 5 drops of hydrogen. So you're not gonna get a therapeutic dose. So 5 drops for a liter of water will give you a therapeutic dose of the hydrogen. Okay, so as you can see there's actually not close to that number. Now the next one we're gonna do here, we'll go ahead and take some water from the Hydra Deluxe from Healthy Hydration. I'm just gonna turn it on. This unit also gets very hot, so you can get all the way up to 204 degrees, which is great if you're making tea or coffee or possibly even pasta. All right, and so we can go ahead and measure it here. And we'll just try to get a little less. Okay. All right, now we'll do the same drops here, the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then what you're gonna notice here is that this water is able to go clear because it has the hydrogen. So this one actually got certified to the standard of the ISHA, which is the 0.5 or more, and it actually got gas chromatography, the highest level of certification, at 2.9, so 29 drops. So you only need a glass or two a day to really get yourself a good result. The next thing I want to check for here is I want to check for the pH. You're probably aware by now there's no benefit to the alkalinity of the water because it's not a stable buffer. This means that the moment you put anything acidic like soda pop in it or lemon juice or anything acidic, it will immediately go to acid, kind of like your stomach acid. So that's why it's not gonna buffer anything in your body. It's not gonna help your body be alkaline whatsoever. The reason that you have to have those minerals, they say it's great to have alkaline water, is because you cannot make hydrogen, this technology, without alkaline water, without the minerals, the calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium. It's impossible with this. But this one over here, you don't even need minerals and you can make the hydrogen. It's very, very stable as well. Okay, so here's the pH drops. And if it's blue or purple, that means we have alkaline. So here, according to this unit, it's on the 3rd level, which is supposed to go up to 12.0, which if we were to go on the acidic 1 and 2 would probably make that, so I'm gonna check that too, but this is about a neutral, maybe slightly above. So just for fun here, we're gonna go ahead and make the apparently 12.0 alkalinity. We'll see if this is any accurate. Okay. And here we have the pH drops. And actually, that's probably on the acidic side here. So what you're finding out is this is actually not as acidic as it needs to be. If it's trying to look for it says it makes a 1.7 pH. So this is not, this is like a 7.0, but it's on level 1. So I'm gonna put it on level 2 now and see what we get. Now it's saying cleaning water. So this is gonna be used to clean your fruits and vegetables, they say. The downfall to that is in these studies, the research from the Molecular Hydrogen Institute, scientist journals, it states in there that anything over a 9.8 pH will break down the nanoplatinum particles into the water. So Healthy Hydration, they have a spray bottle here that makes the hypochlorous acid, so you don't have to worry about that. They have a lot of different technology too, different units, but the water will not come in contact with the plates that you're drinking in this, but in this one it would. So this one here, you can make the same water outside of the units. You're not worrying about any of that happening, the metals. And here is the pH drops. And it is about the same. So there you have it. They say here, this is acidic water, it'll kill everything. We can put the ORP meter to it as well, which will be interesting, because if it truly is cleaning water, it should have a positive rating on the ORP meter of a very high pH, a very high ORP. And here's our ORP meter. We'll go ahead and check it. So it should get to a positive number, very positive, 400 to 600 at least to kill bacteria. So this is only getting to a positive 281 if you're looking at that for killing and sanitizing purposes. So that's interesting. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the ORP. Now the ORP is not going to be the best indicator for hydrogen because the ORP meter is also going to look at minerals because it can't tell if it's minerals that are bouncing off each other or if it's hydrogen gas. So this can be used as an indicator that there's hydrogen present, but it's not going to give you an accurate result. All right, and we have a positive number here. It's going down, but it's not even negative. So it's not even showing a negative number on the ORP. I also will take a sample here just to see. And as we can see, it's climbing to a negative 350, 360, which is great because there's no minerals influencing anything in here. And then we will also check the pH. It's going to be more on the acidic side because it is a really great filter that gets out contaminants. because those minerals can't go through the media bed. That's why it's acidic. So if you're worried about minerals in your body, don't worry, just put a little bit of organic minerals, some sea salt, some Himalayan salt in there, or eat organic fruits and vegetables, and you'll be great because your body actually wants plant-based minerals instead of rock form minerals. It's better absorbed through the gut wall. So there is the differences between hydrogen water and a hydrogen alkaline ionized water. I hope you enjoyed this video and it can help you with your shopping experience.